Hello, my name is Nancie Brown. When I first developed my company in 1987, construction, architecture, and design were very different. Today it's a much more sophisticated and complicated world, with all the intricate details such as surfaces and materials. So the day of just hiring any cleaning service, no matter how cheap they are, is over. The risk and the cost for damages, accidents, and time delays are too high. Bottom line, you need a cleaning service that will contribute to your project by bringing the knowledge and experience required to clean all those surfaces and materials, by using top quality products, equipment, and above all, attention to safety and care that your project really deserves. I know you're looking forward to wrapping up your project, so perhaps a few words from our respected clients will be helpful in that decision. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best with your project.
I have only worked with her one time, a couple of weeks ago, but I've heard about her for many years, and I've seen the results of her work many times over those years, and was always pretty impressed by it, and finally had a chance on a recent listing to use her services, and I was extremely satisfied with it. This was a house that had been owned by the same family for 50 years. It had an incredible amount of deferred maintenance to it, and it was just, they were hoarders, plain and simple. So we took about 4 dumpsters worth of personal possessions out of the home, and then brought Nancie's crew in to clean it up. And we were also on a really tight deadline to get the house on the market by a certain date, and so everybody had to hit their marks. And I told Nancie and Phil that when I booked the cleaning, and they gave me a larger than normal crew for that size house. And I think they came in with about 7, 8, or 9 people, and they got there right on time at like 7:30 in the morning. And they called me at the end of the day, when about a half hour before they were done, to give me a heads up like they said they would. I came over and was just blown away by it. I couldn't believe it was the same house, so much so that we actually upped the list price on the house by $30,000, what we were originally going to list it for, when we saw how much better it looked after it had been cleaned up. So can't say enough about them, and would definitely use them again in a heartbeat. My investment in Nancie Brown could be worth another 2 to 3% in sales price, and if you're talking about, you know, something that was listed at just under $1 million, that's it's a nice chunk of change.